Alright, what do you got
Okay,
here?
shit. Tom, Wukong, Bandaway, Nunu, and Cannon.
That
Oh,
time ban, I know Tenny's been playing a lot of that time catch, but top lane, I believe. But clearly a force to be reckoned with. That is a broken champion. No surprises there.
Maybe,
Nunu, go on.
maybe it's just like if Tom gets through, Tenny goes top and Simo goes jungle or something. Maybe it's that
Could've been.
strong.
I've never actually seen Tenny on the champ, but I've seen what it can do.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
if I want to
three.
see him on the champ.
I spy three Tenny bans. From Team Most Blunted. That Nunu being taken away from him, that Kane, both I guess kind of pretty
coaching the
control-y.
weak, the strongest link methodology. It can work, it might not work though. You're leaving valuable champions.
I mean, my only. Sorry, was that a no ban from Dual Cab by accident? I think it was. I might just
Yeah,
get a
there's
confirmation on
usually
what that ban
problems with this
was.
shit.
Yeah, I'll quickly get a confirmation on what that
LeBlanc.
ban is. That was a LeBlanc ban. Nice.
Yeah, whoever left can get back in here as well. So
Does
KP.
Joe know that?
Oh, they typed it in the chat.
Ah, I see.
Do I not have Kipik on my friends list?
Did invite him. There we go.
Interesting pick there. If I'm assuming for the top lane, the old Nah.
Nah,
Mhm.
pretty safe champ.
Can't put
I
pick
feel like
here and there.
there's a few champs that can take advantage of the Nah, but it's safe
Mm.
still.
Do we
Hmm.
expect to see the Shen in the top lane if this gets picked, or maybe?
I think that's an Azul Snake Shen support special. We
Yeah.
saw it in their first game. Um, pulled some really big plays actually. I've seen
Yeah.
him practicing it a lot. Very knowledgeable on the Shen.
I like Shen on a team that has Tenny. Like, although it comes a bit
Sure.
later, that level 6 kind of unlocks him to be a bit more ballsy. Having that Stand
Mhm.
United global presence is pretty big.
Yeah, and
Go on, Provost.
I was gonna say, I actually do back the Shen support a lot because, like, even though Shen has a lot of winning top matchups, he can't really roam. I mean, sorry, he can't really shove very well at all. His shove is awful, so you have more pressure, I feel, from the bot lane there with the Shen.
Big Lilia pick there from Dual Cab.
Wow.
That's got to be
Yeah.
10 on the Lilia. Awesome to
Yeah, I'm
see
excited
AP
to see
jungle.
that. Just running around at the speed of light, being an annoying goat.
Might be the first AP jungle pick of the tourney. I could be wrong there, but interesting. Especially because Graves being left open. And I was talking about like, Tenny's Graves before. Very proficient on the
And
champion. Triple ban on Tenny. No Graves ban.
Shaco Nocturne locked in. I like that, and kind of unconventional support to counter another one.
Hold on. Hold your horses.
Surely.
Akali
Oh,
Shaco,
Akali
buddy.
Shaco.
Big
Oh,
hypers
I thought it was
nonetheless.
Shaco support.
Nonetheless. Oh, let's see some hypers in the chat.
So it's Akali Nocturne. Akali Nocturne.
I like it.
So Akali
you
for
guys,
Joe in the mid lane, and Nocturne for Maka.
Unreal. There's been a newer Lilia build going around in Korea. It's actually a Rift Maker rush, which I find quite interesting, but it seems to be slapping down that traditional kind of
I can see
Leandry's
that.
rush.
I can see that. Alright. I'll just point out here, massive ban from Dual Cab. We pulled the same ban on the Lil Neptune Ezreal. Really safe pick for him. Super comfortable. Gonna have to force him onto one of his more uncomfortable picks there. Perhaps an
Yeah.
MF or something.
Yeah, and it's not like he's only good at Ez. It's just Ez is a champion he's pulled that is very safe just in general. So yeah, if you want to try and exploit that bot lane, that's a nice one ban target. And Morgana getting banned away from Most Blunted. Is that Horton's support Morgana?
For sure, gotta be right.
Yeah, I believe there's a lot of good Morgana supports in the tournament. Funny enough, Joe mentioned that the other day. So yeah, I think that is Horto. I think he's pretty good at the Morgana.
Just a busted fucking broken champion.
Yeah,
if you ask
surprised
me.
they didn't lock it in instead of the Nocturne, maybe. I guess. Yeah. Oh well. And Garen. Is that really Garen? Yeah.
That's Garen picked for. I want to say it's Loliver top. Haven't seen much of Oliver's gameplay
Was it
so far,
Simo top?
Ollie Brewer,
Oh, okay.
I
Is
believe.
it Simo AD?
Could be a flexi. Yeah, that's got to be Simo on Kaiser.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
Simo special.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
all seen
yeah.
that before. We've all seen that before. Right on.
I'm not so knowledgeable on top. I feel like, of all people, Desmond is. How does Garen go into that Nah pick? I don't see it going too well.
Like, who's Nah is that? Is that Kipix? Yeah, it's Kipix
That's
Nah.
Kipix.
He's pretty good at Nah, so.
Mhm.
But we have seen him play. I think he was versus Kennen versus Darius or something. So kind of similar range versus melee matchup, and he opted just to play it pretty safe and just get good farm and then look for the mid game. So I'll look to see if he punishes this Garen early.
Yo, this team comp is unfathomable. There's so much going on here to set mid lane, possibly.
Oh, that would be a big counter pick coming down the set versus the
Set
Akali.
mid.
He'll look
Set
to
mid.
punish her.
I know Samson's been quite proficient on the set in the top lane. It's going to be interesting to see how this translates to the mid lane matchup against a very experienced mid laner in Joe.
And I
I
feel
like
like
it.
he's got the matchup advantage. I'm sure Joe has faced the set before. I feel like most mid mains have that obnoxious set mid lane. I feel like he might have a bit more depth of the understanding of the matchup. Could give him an advantage here.
Hey stream, just sneaking in here, just to confirm, we've picked Akali instead of Shaco.
Yeah, we know, retard.
Very disappointing, but all right, mate.
Yeah, why?
You're
I
good.
thought you should have went. Oh, Tarek. Actually, Tarek getting locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dude.
that's that. We're sorted. I think
Wait,
Cormac has to
is it-
remake the custom lobby as well.
Is
But-
this-
Remake and go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this the same Tarek that we saw the other night,
good luck,
or is
good
this a
luck.
different Tarek?
There's a different Tarek.
Oh,
I haven't seen
okay.
Horden on the Tarek, but I know his knowledge goes deep
Yeah,
just in
that
general
that
on the sport
Tarek
champs.
was really impressive last time we saw it. So we'll see if Hordo's able to live up to that. But Tarek Ultimate is kind of OP.
Just
so-
slept on, honestly. Yeah. Cool. Whole team involved. Awesome.
Yeah.
Who's Kale? Kale who?
Yeah, it's and if you're good at Tarek landing nice stuns, like he's a very good champ. I feel like he is underrated,
I'd love to see some.
and it gives your team a lot of dive potential too. A nice way to, like, if you're ahead, Tarek can just unlock the dives for you.
Sure, I'm envisioning like kind of that ball head, maybe Nocturne Tarek combo in the later stage of the game, and that's just going to be absolutely awful for the Kaiser if it does come
Prime
to
that E.
fruition,
Prime that E and say goodnight.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You got that nice follow up from the Nah. I mean, it's looking like a very solid team comp on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so again, we have the Nocturne Shen matchup, funny enough, and the Shen kind of got the worst of it last time we saw the matchup, because with the Paranoia active, the Shen actually can't use his ult. I guess Shen is already in the
On
bot lane.
portraits, no.
No,
Can he use
you
on
can't.
portraits?
You can't even.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, you need vision. So if
Direct
he's in the bot
counter
lane,
pick.
he would be able to ult Kaisar, I guess.
Mhm.
So that's still kind of good. But yeah, they either need to survive until the Paranoia wears off, or Shen needs to 5-head and do it early.
Wouldn't be surprised with Azul Snake's proficiency.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna-
Lilia.
My
Tenny's
favorite
gotta
pick
have
of the
a-
tourney.
Yeah, Tenny's got to have a couple games on Lilia. I know he does. Honestly, it's gonna have to be the damage from the Lilia and from the Kaiser as well if we're going late. Just trying to think how they're gonna kind of shut down that Akali if it does get a bit out of control. We've got a taunt, we've got a Shen taunt, and we've got some
if they
CC.
can set up some kind of, like, because the set ult is like guaranteed, maybe they can chain that into a taunt or a Garen silence or something, and then just burst her on the spot. They've got enough damage
Sure.
to do that. If they coordinate it well. If they slip up, he'll get a Zhonya's out, or get a Shroud out.
Yeah, the Shroud's definitely going to pose as an issue all throughout the game. Laning phase, even versus set. Can't hit what you can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. We'll see how Joe plays this out.
An
Yeah.
interesting interaction with the Shroud, actually. If you get taunted by Shen, you do get revealed. So if they can get that sweepers taunt combo going, Akali's going to have no fun.
Yeah, that is true. I guess Azel could really show us his Shen chops. Hitting those taunts on the
That's
invis
what
targets,
this
that would
tourney's
be
all
pretty
about, isn't it?
insane.
That's what this tournament's all about. The chops, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what we all want to see. Is what we're all here to see. See these chops.
And also Ashy, I think Neptune played this earlier in the tournament, maybe. Ashy, I feel like he did. Another kind of safe-ish, offers a lot of utility, a lot more utility than the Ez, but she's a bit more risky, but still not really risky at all with the slow passive and her ultimate. Pretty guaranteed damage too.
Could it be the Garen mid into the Akali? Have you got Tassets on Garen? Isn't he the mid laner?
I don't know.
We do have Tassets.
Oh, yeah,
we do have
Tassets
Tassets on
is.
Garen. That surprises me.
I might like
Yeah,
that
right.
more than the set. Maybe.
Yeah,
Not as good in the
fuck
2v2.
punching her. Fuck punching her. Let's spin to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care where you are in your shroud. Let's spin to win. Who is winning this draft, chat? Let us know. We got exactly 1 minute and 20 seconds before this
Yeah.
game kicks off.
So red side's got like the two beefy brothers, Garen and Set, and then Shen in the mix with a bit of utility, and then two carries in the Lilia and Kaisar. But on the other team, Nocturne, Gnar, Akali, Ashy, they'll all be threats. Maybe Ashy a bit less so than the other three until she gets late game. But like, I feel like there's much more diverse sources of damage coming from Joe's team, and the Taric ulti is always a threat.
I'm trying to imagine a world in which, you know, red side can get a solid engage without Shen taunt or Lilia sleep on Ashe, and it's hard to imagine, you know.
I was just
Quite
thinking
easy.
that.
Quite
Yeah,
easy to
and-
kite out.
Although the Taric ulti is really powerful, Joe's team looks like the kind of team that would play a bit spread out from each other, so like Joe or Maka might not always be able to pick up that invulnerability because they'll be a bit too deep maybe. So
Joe's backline, Ash is standing back,
yeah.
Nocturne's backline. I see what you mean. Blue team definitely possessing the go button, as I like to call it. They've got the engage. They've got the Ash arrow, Nocturne ult. Gnar can pull off some cheeky shit. Whereas red side kind of lacking that hard engage, flash taunt, I guess.
I feel like red side kind of has a bit more of a counter engage team. Like if they're trying to come in, maybe Lilia flashes into their whole team and hits a 5-man sleep or something. So, but I don't see him just running at the enemy team. I guess Set could catch some shit.
We've got the skin battle won by the red side, I believe it was.
Was it? Yeah. Quick load times was nice.
So Dark Harvest for Lilia. I don't know if that's normal, but I think it's probably
Yeah,
it's
pretty
probably either
standard
that or
pickup.
Phase Rush, right?
Well, I think Phase Rush pretty redundant with the passive. But yeah, Dark Harvest is the typical pickup. I've been playing a bit of her. She's great fun. If you fall behind, it's absolutely a nightmare, but don't expect that to happen this game.
Double Halo Blades in the bot lane. So they can both be pretty potent in those early trades.
I think a nice early ward there from Tenny, warding off the early invade, which it looks like blue is setting up. Great game knowledge there. Possibly some scrim watching.
Yeah, red.
That entire blue team spotted there.
It'd be interesting to know if they know that they're caught on the ward there, but
Moving in.
Just checking in. You guys are at 1 minute 10 seconds game time.
yeah.
Nice.
No, I'm gonna speed up.
120 now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna speed up until it stops being fast.
Yeah, okay.
Red side
Interesting.
getting a ward down on the enemy red buff.
Interesting
So-
path here from the Nocturne.
Blue start.
So pathing
feel
away
like-
from Kipik, so maybe he's gonna play it pretty safe in this top lane.
Yeah, it's
Red
interesting.
side, red side has this knowledge. Red side has this knowledge. They got that board on the red buff. They know where he's starting. That buff is smited as well from Cormac.
So I've tried to play bruises against Akali in top lane. I guess mid lane's a bit different, but I swear she can kind of just kite them and get insane trades. So if Samson's able to get some good spin damage, I guess. So yeah, he's already getting chunked out a bit. Oh, below half
Yeah,
health.
wow.
Joe opted for the teleport. He's been raving on about how OP teleport is, and if you don't take it, you're a troll, etc. So I would have loved if he took Ignite.
The clear speeds here are just night and day. I mean, Lily is just going to have so much control of the top side here.
Oh. Bit of a nice trade there for Loliver in the top. And yeah, Lilia is just powering ahead. Almost 2 camps ahead.
Nocturne really proficient at that AoE clear, so I'm kind of surprised with the blue side start, wondering where that strat came from.
Oh,
Yeah.
Orton a bit wide there with the stun, but good effort.
And I can't see it stemming from not being able to beat Lilia in the 1v1, because it's just not even close. Lilia would just get absolutely ravaged.
Yeah, well, maybe they want a path away from the potential set Garen collapse.
Good thinking.
That makes sense.
But
That
Akali's
3v3 is night and day.
getting a good shove on, so yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah, set is pretty OP in these early river fights, so stay away from that. Smart. Maybe a look here mid on Joe.
Yeah, it's looking like it, but he's used that face breaker in the
Yeah,
top, so there's not much he can do.
You've got character plates in the right order, Dem.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
Nice little juke out there from. Got a bit of a counter gank here from blue side. Could be quite successful.
They see the Taric, they don't see the knock just yet.
Do you know how to hide this shit in the bottom left? Oh, bit of a trade here in the mid lane. Garen getting a nice judgment off. Getting a very good trade there for Samson. But Joe already had the health advantage.
And those extended trades, Akali loves them. As soon as you back out, you're going to get that Q to the face.
Oh, a bit of a CS lead for Kipik, but there's a lot of minions stacked up for Oliver, so see how well he farms under tower.
And I'm try pressing the I key, I for iPad.
Yeah, but which
That
one
works.
is it?
What do you mean?
Oh,
That's-
pressing I
that's
for me
better.
just brings up a menu.
Ah, right. Toggle visibility menu. Oh, yeah, what? Oh. Yeah.
Like I looked at that and I thought it would be one of those, but I couldn't figure it out. If it was.
Annoying.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. So pretty even CS in the bot lane, but Ashley's got a couple to pick up here. And red side's getting the B off. Most blunted knows about it, so we'll see if they just back or if they try and kill this cannon wave first. Looks like they're opting to push. Oh, Joe not missing his cannon. There's been a bit of back and forth trading in the top lane, but it seems neither of them gets a massive advantage from the ordeal. Oh, nice haymaker there from Set. Lily is around, but he's on vision. Swept out, and Scuttle spawns topside. Flashes away from Samson. They're both level 6. Joe hasn't ulted yet. I don't know if he really needed a flash. Maybe I was wrong. Better safe than sorry. But now Maka is lurking. Not level 6, and he's not close to it either.
Like, it's probably time for Nocturne to go grab some creeps.
Yeah,
Looking for the
I would have
invade,
liked him
possibly.
just
Whatever.
going on the dragon right there. I think he had a window.
Yeah. So now we've got Lilia quite ahead, and she's got the knowledge on the blue buff, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here.
Bowling ball goes wide. Will they chase?
We got the
Oh,
counter gank.
Samson without flash.
Oh,
Oh, Joe.
Joe's drowsy. Won't mean a thing.
One
Massive
kill.
first blood. Can we replay that?
Huge.
So Joe activating the R1 very early in the fight, as all good Akalis do, and then just in time, the R2 comes up, get the kill and escape at the same time.
Yeah, that's E2 into R2. Big damage.
You can see this jungle lead as well, building up quite fast. Could be quite dangerous for the Nocturne coming into mid game.
Jungle lead building up fast, but looking at that Nah CS lead as well.
Absolutely
On the blue
unreal.
side. Always going to happen. I mean, Set's got a couple minions here to eat up, but
Yeah, like it's one of those more forgiving champs for farming under the tower.
we like that.
Bit of a nice trade there for Samson in the mid lane.
Samson's ult still
Oh.
up, but
Joe slaps back though. Oh,
Persistent damage from the Akali. It's
yeah.
so annoying.
Looks
to
like
face.
he's revealing at like the last second just have enough energy to cast another Q. It's very nice to see. Set getting his first back off. I wonder what he'll buy. Often I like tier 2 boots early on these melee versus ranged matchups, especially Ninja Tabby here. You get a lot of value.
Looking opting
Opts
for
for
the
the
wave
Iron
clear
Spy.
instead.
that's quite nice for the kind of all-ins / trades even.
Tenny just buying AP. Nox picking up boots and a longsword. Seems a bit behind. He's just sitting on 1500, okay. Scuttle spawning on the top side again. It looks like Tenny's gonna get that, so
Yeah, looking like
even more gold sent Tenny's way.
this be a dragon trade for Cormac here.
You would like to see it, but bot doesn't have prio. Oh,
Yeah, and he's sitting on a lot of gold. He needs to go back. Oh, maybe he's looking for a paranoia here in the bot lane. If they get the Taric chain on him, and
Yeah.
that's nice. Oh, here we go.
Look at
There
this.
it is.
That's right on the Kai'Sa.
oh
hits.
Ashan hits.
That's heal.
Fear
Do they have the
connects.
damage?
He's gonna be
Flash.
out.
Maka
Hey,
flash
check
follows.
this-
Hazel
Oh,
uses a
huge.
plant to great effect there to escape. Nice.
Hazel's gonna get out.
Fuck,
Good
I should've-
Good frag. And they will be able to pick up this dragon. This is theirs.
And
Traded
see-
for the Rift Herald up top side. Tenny.
Not if.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe getting a bit
But-
cheeky here. Flash
oh.
in, sleep.
Oh, he gets
I
sleep.
think he R1'd.
you sleep, boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Flash is
Yeah,
in.
flash
is in.
Around.
What?
can he?
Iron Spike,
oh,
maybe.
What are they doing here?
Can he live here?
Ooh.
No.
Oh,
Ooh.
Fandos doesn't quite
Judgment
manage
is
to
good,
KS
but
that.
gold arguably going on the right person here. If anyone's going to take this game into their hands,
Yeah.
it's for red team. That's Tenny. That's Tenny.
Yeah, and Teddy had no fear, just flashing in there to get the Q and the sleep.
But it was good enough to stop that Herald, which could really send more gold to Tenny's little purse. You know, little
I
prancing
think that
purse.
Teddy still will take that because it's like you get a kill from Herald kind of, but they got a kill anyway, and they might be able to pick up Herald still. Joe
Very
just
true.
really giving it to Sansa in the mid lane now.
Guess that
Am
comp
I-
for proc
Sorry, am I seeing things? I think Kipik has
has
disconnected.
DC'd, yeah.
We're going to see a
Oh,
hashtag
because
pause.
we're not playing tournament draft.
So there's no pause.
Yeah, I believe so.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I don't think anything happens if you say pause.
All right.
He's
He's
back.
back now. He's back now.
Back.
Bless up. Stay blessed.
I can't type to them in chat, but yeah, you can't pause in this. We're not playing tournament draft.
Is there a chat toggle button?
Z.
Bit of flame coming out from the red team. Possibly some internalized conflict to make it possibly put them on tilt.
Oh yeah, Simo. Getting some nice plates in the bot lane, by the way.
The gold check, almost dead even. About 100 gold difference in it. It's good to see. Good to see.
I expect we're gonna see some Lilia ganks pretty soon. She's hit that power spike with the Leandries once she gets those Sork shoes, or possibly even.
Garen's getting looked on here. Paranoia. Tarek's here too. Will they commit the
1,
ults?
2, 3.
He's down.
Oh, they don't even need Tarek ult.
Oh,
Maybe it'll come out here.
lovely
Nice
spell
shield.
shield.
There it is. There it is. Just to be safe.
Arrow coming up though. Goes wide.
Getting schlepped.
Nice
Big
Joe
damage
can't
out of
kick.
Lilia.
Oh, Joe doesn't
Ooh,
quite
he just
hit the
whiffs.
shuriken flip.
We just saw what that Lily can do though. 1v3 scenario. Still damaging this Akali.
Hazel and Simo walking up the river, but they're spotted out. And Samson's kind of falling behind this Akali, and I fear for his future in this lane.
Yeah, it's not going to be very fun at all. I mean, once you that Akali 25 CS 2 kills, it's going to be incredibly hard to send her to heaven.
Seen this before.
Does Maka go on the Herald here? If Tenny's got some jungle wits, he'll kind of sniff this out.
He is
Oh,
copping the
nice
back.
Yeah, he's just backing.
I want to say he wants to pick up these T2 boots.
Bit of a sneaky.
Yeah. Oh, will
Maneuver.
we get it down before plates actually? I don't think so. So it doesn't.
Or
doesn't really
possibly.
matter.
They got 20 seconds to get that.
Yeah,
plate
they
gold.
need to drop it right on top of the. Nah, I don't think so.
No, I think it's gonna
They
happen.
need to like paranoia into set or something and then drop it. Oh, he's running. He's running. Quick, jump! Drop it over the wall. Drop it over the wall.
Or.
Nah,
But.
no
How do
way.
you-
Shelly's too slow. Shelly's too slow. Respect Cormac.
Nah.
Big ups Cormac.
Yeah, nah. Shelly too slow.
Hey, value's value.
They might dive here.
But it could just be a dive on the set.
Yeah,
Oh, and he's
stun
feared.
connected from Tarek and then the
He's
fear
out.
comes
You
out.
don't even see a W.
Oh.
Great chain
1v1 in the
CC.
mid lane from here from Joe. R2 coming out, stand united on bed.
Oh,
versus
he's
Assets.
missed the
What
taunt.
whiffs.
Oh. Samson needs
This
to ult
could be-
him.
Oh.
Press up, press up.
Oh.
Yes! Joe got greedy there. He knew he was dead as soon as he pressed A, I guarantee you.
1 for 1, but you know what? That gold transfer to the Garen. Did he get a shutdown there as well? Only God knows.
I don't think so. I think shutdowns come up in chat.
Oh, we've got
Tenny-
the Ash.
Tenny going in here.
He's going
Ash
down.
is flashing away,
dash.
but
That's a dash on
Tenny
my
flash
screen.
follows.
Picks that up.
Very easy. We should probably play tournament draft in case this shit happens, by the way. Like, it'll be a bit annoying because you have to do draft twice, but
So,
like, we need to be able to pause if cunts are going to be DCing. Dragon spawning. Teddy's team already here, pink ward in the pit, and Kivic's disconnected, so won't be a contest, I don't think.
Going into this mid game, it's going to be quite hard, I think, for the blue team to get to any like grouped fights. You know, there's just so much AOE damage on the red side.
Yeah, especially when Garen and Set get mythicked, they'll offer a lot more damage too. And then I wonder if they'll like opt for Blade the Ruined King on Set or something, or if they're just gonna go defensive. Big
Great
trade here in
movement
the
here,
top lane.
from the Gnar.
Kivic's
Gets
just
ulted
kited in.
back.
Ulted, Paranoia comes through. Big haymaker, but the Nocturne's here.
Ah,
There it is.
it's out. That's it. Good comeback from the man on the Hungry Jack's Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Gets that tempo back in lane.
we were talking about if Kipik's gonna punish this melee top laner, and he really is so far in this matchup. Got a bit of cum in my throat or something.
happens to the best of us, brother.
Blue side's possibly looking for a little sneaky move on the Lilia, shut her down, get her out of the game. And it looked like it could be successful. But she does have
Oh.
those stacks from the passive, but she's going
Stun
down.
goes wide, but Joe just does extreme
shutdown.
damage.
That's a shutdown.
Easy,
And he's not happy with
easy
that.
kill there for Joe.
How did they sniff that out? Was that out of instinct alone, or
Maybe it
It
was
must
this
have
ward
been.
here above the red for blue side.
deep ward?
Stun missing.
Huge
Macca's going
dive,
in,
but he's
tether.
taking too much.
Oh.
Oh, the double
Wow.
flash.
Oh! Joe flashing there for Macca.
Garen looking to go down. There we
Oh,
go.
nice
Oh
stun.
man, what are we seeing? Riftmaker online, Sorks online.
Yeah,
Death
Con
Grip
fully
Zonia's.
stacked.
Azonias, he says. He
Got the
doesn't
dark
care about
steel.
that.
Dark steel. Will he go
We're gonna be seeing-
Magi's? If you hit 10 stacks, you have to buy Magi's. Isn't that the rule?
Absolutely.
Net
And
to
the
2v1
in.
action. Feeling himself.
Yeah. Maybe he just felt a bit backed into a corner there and lashed out, but I don't mind it.
Never back Maxi in the corner.
Yeah. He's a wild animal.
Mhm.
Go.
Shenton in the bot lane missing here. Not a whole lot of action out of bot lane. Bit of a CS lead to the Kai'Sa, but to be expected. The Tarek's been doing work all over the map.
Yeah, he's really been roaming and Ashy's been kind of copying this 1v2, so a bit of a CS deficit is to be expected.
Yeah, I think Ash is holding
Maybe
around
a bit-
quite well.
A bit bigger than
In the mid lane,
Silence.
damage coming out.
Sleeve gonna come through,
Get
but
the
he's
sleeve.
invisible. Invisible
oh, he
man.
gets.
Samson doesn't have ult, but
They're trading that.
those
they're trading
turret
that.
shots will really kill you.
What time
While
we
over
at,
here in the
boys?
top lane. Oh, Standers. E goes wide. Kipping jumps in.
Ooh.
Ulted back to the tower.
Big
Can he get the
damage.
haymaker off?
Oh,
He could not get the haymaker off.
Oh, the
Wow.
ulti's still up.
Stand United coming through the Macca, taunted up under the tower, and that red buff really doing some work.
Great play from the red side. These are the clutch plays you have to be making when you are behind. About a 2k goal differential right now. Going to be
Wait.
upped a bit by this tower.
Is it Goat's birthday? Surely not.
what time you at?
I want to say it is. I want to say it is actually. It is Goat's birthday.
1853. Chen taunt landing, but I guess you really can't 1v1 him. Oh, decided just to teleport out, fearing the collapse.
Speed
Safe-
it up. It's
safe
had
and
Speed
sorry.
it up. Go live. I think we're like a couple seconds ahead.
Yeah, sometimes it just freezes. And then
Yeah, I
that's
get
when I
that
get
as well.
behind, I think.
Yeah.
Got the really
Tarek,
fast Tarek with the
stun
stun on the Kai'Sa. Holding that E like a
Oh,
smart
she
boy,
got ult
but he
over the
just,
wall?
Wow.
Oh. Maybe he didn't realize he needed vision to ult.
More action.
Ash all
Joe
alone
says
in the
do
bot
it.
lane.
Yeah.
Here comes another flash Q from Tenny.
Oh,
Big DPS.
470 damage from that. Look out,
Oh,
E.
and the fade
And-
away. E.
Oh, hits him with a bowling ball to finish. Joe says, that's my teammate, mate.
Here's Macca.
Naka coming in.
Oh,
Sleep connects
huge
though. Thanos
collapse.
Tacit has ulti. Spell shield activated.
Oh, shit.
Absorbs that.
Oh.
That's going to be
Demacia
it.
Justice.
Massive plays from Joe. Massive plays from
Macca
Cormac.
held that.
Look
Macca
out.
held that.
Sniffed it out.
One that's not running TP is strolling.
I really like to
That is
see
true.
that on Doctor. Some guys just automatically just press it as they're going in. But
Yeah.
saving it for the ultimate there, very smart, and it paid off.
Mm.
It's this dangerous for the Shen. In all honesty, though, Kylie's got insane amounts of damage. They're just going to play it safe. Stew the dragon.
So it's the
There's a
second dragon.
DTP bot lane from the red side.
Oh.
There's a Garen. There's a Shen.
Not
and
silenced
there's
yet. Not silenced yet, I don't believe.
Can he
didn't
make
manage
it
to
out?
connect it.
Ult almost up.
Oh.
Oh, goes back to a
Juke.
smoke shroud, but taunted up,
Oh.
and that'll be say goodnight.
Close.
Huge shutdown from
close.
G-Ran. Now looking to take down the Lilia in the top lane, but getting Shen ulted.
Oh,
Oh, the-
my god, that damage is
Lilia's
just
damage.
disgusting.
And that's where the problems come, you know, you got this quite the kind of bruisery blue side, but, you know, Lilia will absolutely shred through them like they're paper if they don't build MR.
Oh, Macca getting the best of that smite wall.
Oh, flex that shit, Mako.
Oh, Horton landing the stun, but no one's really around. Paranoia
Oh,
coming
but
through.
here comes
Oh,
There's a nocturne.
Zonya's
Zonya's.
didn't get his ult
Zonya's.
off though. Oh, the arrow
Oh,
just on
that's
time.
wrong.
It's not enough, is it?
they don't. Oh, they get it.
Mac of the Chad
Oh,
dies.
Tarek
Tarek
ult too
ulted a
late.
bit late. Can he land the stun? It'll be up in a second.
Can he hit it? He hits
That's
it. Just gotta.
Howler Blades. Simo ults in.
Three.
Set has
Oh,
arrived. Nice flash.
That's a
Dodged that
flash.
stun, but maybe it
United.
wasn't a nice
He's going
flash. Should
down.
have just accepted you were dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, mark my words. You are witnessing a great game of League of Legends right now. This is intense. Goal differential, not much at all. Let's see how this pans out.
interesting to see how these two Fed members of each team can carry this game. I'm thinking the Akali will want those, small skirmishes, while the Lilia just wants to run in there with that massive AoE, sleep, send him to bed. Hope the team can collapse in time.
Yeah, and Akali picked up Zhonya's, so both the APs picking that up. Massive playmaking item.
Broken item.
And I just realized if Akali's sleeped but she's in Shroud, then Shen could probably hit a taunt pretty easy. So
Very true.
we'll see if that happens.
Four-dimensional ideas here on the casting desk.
Maka dealing with a bit of vision that Dual Cab had managed to get into their bot side.
Looks like he might be getting collapsed on here, but Kaisa's in a bit of a predicament here. She flashes out. Good flash. Oh,
he
but he's
went in.
going ham.
Oh, he used the taunt to kind of escape. I
Playing
think
with his
the
food there.
paranoia might have helped out Kipik there a bit as well. I think Tenny and Oliver were both there, but looked like they ran away from him.
What do you reckon each team's game plan is here coming into like the beginning of end of the mid game? Like, how do you see what's each team's win con?
Well, I really want to see Simo and Tenny getting focused in the CS department. Like, Simo needs all mid-lane farm. I don't want to see people taxing him. And then Tenny, if you're if you're set, maybe you give up some farm every now and then to the Tenny. Like, he's gonna have to 1v5 a bit here.
Absolutely.
So the
If
gold
you
needs to
look
go
at
on the
the
right
team,
people for the red side.
for sure.
but
There's not
blue
a lot
side-
of damage.
Blue side's kind of just like they're gonna unga bunga go in whenever
Are you
Nocturne
getting close in on
ultis
here?
Oh, possibly baited. Misses the flash. Q
whiffs,
misses the
whiffs
W,
again.
but gets the E.
That's it. He wants that sleep. Say goodnight.
Sonya's, but I don't think it's long
Sonya's
enough.
sleep.
Oh,
Oh!
it was.
Great
Jukes
movement.
of peace. Where's he gonna go from here?
What's the plan? Is he going to tank the tower? He does. He
Flashes
wow.
That's a flash. Joe's out of there. Bravo. Bravo is all I can say.
Great movement, but that Zhonya's and flashes down there should be looking to make a play here, the red side.
Good point. Can they punish?
Dragon's up, but not for a while. I mean, it's up, but not for a while.
That is true.
Wow, nice vision here for most blunted in the enemy top side. And just in river in general. Wow, look at that. That's nice to see. Red side also has nice vision in the river. I'd like to see some big wards coming out for both sides to really lock down that dragon area, because I guarantee that's what they're going to be looking at as soon as it spawns. So I think Sterak's getting completed for Nocturne and Kipik in the last couple of minutes, so they're going to be much more hard to burst coming into this team fight, and blue side has complete control of the vision.
Those boys running samesies buildsies, and watch Set and Garen do exactly the same thing. Might be 4 identical builds.
Huge dragon here for the blue side. They're looking at Soul.
Oh, did you like that, chat? Let me know.
That camera work is awesome, by the way. With the Nexus, for the Nexus explosion. We like that. We like that.
Yeah. Oh, Kipik teleporting in to catch that wave top. I don't mind it. Dragon was just taken. Oh, Joe, big damage.
Skirmish. Huge damage. Garen can't return it whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's just too behind.
Joe does have the ulti available, so Samson has to watch out. But so is Stand United.
And look at that vision. No one's getting behind him this time. He has just got an army of wards in that river. freely farm up, get that huge CS advantage that he wants on Akali. You
Yeah,
can see the red side rotating.
I'm gonna expect Joe's team to play pretty safe, to be honest. I bet, or I kind of hope that they're just gonna be like, oh, we're good, play safe, see what happens in the next dragon, and just maybe eke out some kills with the paranoia and shit here and there. Ashy ultimate.
This is pretty dangerous from Garen.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
Playing
1v1.
with
Akali
fire.
committing the
this.
ultimate here. Stand
Just
United
damage
coming in.
pop.
Oh,
Oh, the Stand United shield is very
It's never a
impactful
1v1,
there.
is it? Not with Azul Snake on your side. Never a 1v1.
and the TP from Stet just to secure
Let's
it.
see, yeah, let's see if they push his advantage in the bot lane.
I was kind of thinking that might happen, and I wondered if Joe would call out for a paranoia, so he could guarantee that 1v1. Maybe that'll be a play they look for next time. Like,
Perhaps
even if he's
tried-
not in
tried
range,
on the
just
way.
paranoia.
Oh,
Ash
closing
ult
on the
missing.
Garen. This might be a punish.
Set's in there, but Taric ultimate's coming down.
Huge.
What's
This
that
could be
second
2
over here?
kills.
Oh,
If we look at the
and
red
Neptune
side-
just insane attack speed there. Red side, 2 on the
Baron
Baron here.
getting melted.
Yeah, they are absolutely melting it.
All right.
Azul
all right.
defending top.
Great
none the
call
wiser.
there from Tenny, knowing that
Yeah,
staying damage
Kaisa
from Lilia.
especially.
Mm-hmm.
Kaiser's Baron damage is pretty fair. Oh, teleport here for double lift. What the hell?
Oh, the Akali. It's
This
an
is-
interesting one.
And
Power drops.
Tenny somehow connected with Kipik with the bowling ball, perhaps. So he was asleep too.
F. It's another one. Where can they go
Oh.
from here?
Big
Oh,
cleanups
this
here.
is
What an int! What an int in
Oh
the
my
chat. Let them know.
God.
Chat. Let them know.
Joe, what
Int?
did
Question
you
mark?
just do?
that could be a game-changing little skirmish there. That gives them so much tempo and goal.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Are they running it down? Why?
Yeah, that was. When I just said I hope that they're looking to play safe, that shit comes out. I guess he wanted to prove me wrong.
We've got the man Clinch in Twitch chat saying, Joe Trash. I
Paranoia
wonder what
here
he
in the
means by
bot lane.
that.
Samson's getting locked up. Arrow connects, and the Fear's soon 2-2.
He's looking to get that
Oh.
Asher and get an anger trade, but he can't do it. Kited with those fucking slowing arrows. It's
Yeah.
just frustrating.
Yep, no team won't go down that easy.
But red side, they see what's going on. They're going to go for that
Mhm.
siege mid, but they can't do much.
Yeah,
The
that
man
kind
himself is
of
up.
really takes the wind out of their sails.
Red side taking the goal advantage now with this Red Bull Baron power play. And that Joe, yeah, half running it down up top. Let's see where they take it from here. 8 kills on a Lilia. Cosmic Drive, gotten.
I'm thinking that's going to be a void staff next. Possibly he's going to
Could be.
shred.
Joe's got the Zonyas, but 0 MR right now. That's a one shot if I ever seen one.
Yeah, and these champs on the red side are kind of able to damage Akali pretty effectively, even in her shroud, as we've seen.
Mm.
So,
Game plan? Perhaps the
Akali-
game plan. Yeah.
oh, not as slippery as she usually is.
Could be getting caught out here, the Akali. Dashes over the wall, has to use her ult. Unfortunate with that dragon coming up. I would be conceding this dragon if I was blue side. No point to be around. Possibly get a pick on the Garen, but he's over the hedge.
Shout out over the hedge.
Straight up. Only real homies know this great movie. Nara's backing, but I think he should just be pressuring the top lane because they can't contest this dragon whatsoever.
Teleport coming in here for Kipik.
Here we go. We've got the
Mega-
soul
mega
contest.
coming
This
Okay,
could be
Taric
coming up.
silence. The ult coming out here. Oh,
For the Kipik.
good
Format.
Kipik ult. Nice Lily ult. She's on just to get that through. Spin to win going on right now for the red
oh,
side.
dear.
Red side comes out on top convincingly. What
Wow.
a shit show of a fight. Jesus.
Dude, I
We've got
thought
the
playing
Akali.
in a league game was fucking hard to tell what's going on. Spectating's
Man.
harder, I swear.
Can
Oh,
Joe
Extend
cut this
United.
out?
Just coming through to secure that
Just in
too.
case. What can we see here? Pretty high death timers.
I'm gonna do a quick replay of that
decent
fight.
mid-wave.
Okay.
My guess would be an inhib and out.
They could honestly come close to ending here.
They
They've got
could,
20
especially
seconds.
with 35 on the Akali.
Okay, shit. Are they ending?
No, they're backing out. Run the replay.
Oh, I said 2 times speed now. So
Minus
see everything again.
Let's look extra hard this time.
Yeah, oh, I pressed
Possibly
minus, but too late.
The double
NA
inhib
casters.
here from red side.
Dude.
Yeah, this is
I forgot about the
unfortunate.
hotkey.
The next objective. We're looking at a Baron with that mid and that bot inhib. It's going to be almost impossible for blue side to contest.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
There's a
Oh,
paranoia.
shit. Teleport. Joe's in there. Arrow connects. Where's the
Goes
Tarek
in
ult?
back line.
Up. Oh, big Lily
Punish.
ulti coming out on the disc.
Big
That's-
Carly damage. Just zoning
What's
off
the-
all the damage potential.
Ooh.
Massive for the culture.
Skin tight game.
Okay, so the teleport play pays off this time. But is it
We'll
too
never
little
hear the
too
end of
late?
him.
They've got 2 inhibs down. That tier 2 top is sure to fall soon, and then maybe they'll pressure that inhib tower, or maybe they'll just try and pick up Baron as it spawns, which is very soon, I think.
And that's what we're talking about.
I
you know,
wish the
those-
timers popped up for us.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? But that's the kind of fight the blue wants to be taking, you know? Like, small skirmishes where they can just create a bit of chaos, a bit of madness. With
That's
that Nocturne ult and the Akali flying around like a fucking ninja, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
As far as vision goes, there's not much for the blue side at the moment. Looks like Horton's going to get some out for his team now, but they're kind of in the dark at the moment. And red side, yeah, they don't have much vision either, so they both need to establish that.
the Garen going bot, I don't know. It's interesting.
Horton placing the pink ward before it got killed. The most fucking petty thing you can do in League, but god, it feels good. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Is Samson, is he allowed to be this far out? I guess he's got Stand
It's
United.
Garen things, man.
He's got
It's
Stand
Garen
United
things.
as well. Like,
Just tilting. You're actually gonna have to commit to that
and they're
chase.
starting up the Baron. They
He's
know
also
they
a
can do
higher
it
level than
fast.
the Akali. See how this 1v1 goes.
Will we see
Oh.
the Shen ult?
The Kali going down, but so is the Baron.
Played really
mean,
well.
Garen going
Played
down.
really well. Try the Garen for Baron. Guess you gotta do that sometimes.
His job was done well, I think. That's. I mean, I don't think blue could have contested the Baron anyway.
So, funny enough, Samson has that gold lead, but Akali's just so strong in these later levels. She's able to just molest him in that 1v1.
That Rift Maker comes online pretty easily, I guess, in these kind of extended fights. It's all over Red Rover. What I want to see here for blue team to build some initiative is get this vision down and look for some Ash ults. Look for that go button into Paranoia, into Joe, backline. Just like, if you ever see that red team slipping, you got to pounce on that at this point, because you're
So-
not going to be, I don't think they're going to be winning those big, wide, kind of clumped up 5v5s with all the AoE on red side.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
see if they try and split it up. But right now with Baron buff, they probably don't have a choice. Paranoia coming out, flash in to cancel that.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, big
decision.
Kibik ult, stun landing under the turret. Tarek ulted,
Oh.
but only on himself.
Okay.
Teleport here for
Good
Samson. Arrow connects on Hazel.
Bandos Tassets?
Enos Tasset's feared up under the turret. Big damage though. No Tarek ulti.
Garen, where you at?
Joe flip kicking.
Joe
through the
finally
team
getting to
fight.
this fight.
Oh, R2 Zonyas.
Ooh. That's
And
a dead. Ooh, that's
that-
a dead Akali.
Oh, Simo with a nice voice seeker there.
Bro, let's go.
This could be game
could be-
here.
Oh, flashing forward for Oliver to lock this up. To carry up, but not enough. Oh, Samson has arrived though, and he's spinning to
Hanson's
winning.
arrived. He's doing his job. It took him a. Oh.
Oh, Simo! Oh, he dives to the tower, but he did get the headshot.
And that's game there, you know.
Wow, dual card.
GG's.
GG.
GG all. Massive, massive game.
Wow, wow, wow. Bit of an explosive end to it too. I thought it was going to be a bit more
I don't think.
like slow grind, but when Maka paranoid in and then flashed away, and it seemed to all just go south for Most Blunted from that point on. Which, by the way, Most Blunted first loss. Wow.
Lost
And you
2
got to
and 1.
think, was that Akali pick baited and then played around? Because this team absolutely decimates the Akali. There's not much you can
It's
do.
something
Like,
they definitely would have talking about, man. Yeah, for sure.
you
For
know,
sure.
like
Fuck a Shroud.
Yeah. We spinning, baby. Like we
We
just
spinning.
fuck. You got
Good
2
performance
stride
from the whole
breakers.
team. I mean, the question in everyone's mind, the MVP vote, for the red side at least, hard to put down to just one. Tenny hard to look past, but I think Samson really came into his own. Just Garen things, pain in the ass, man. Just chilling around the bot lane.
Dude, I'm not
Heaps
getting
of damage by the end there.
the post-game stats. Can someone share screen post-game stats?
Yeah, I got you.
Fuck, this is scarred. But yeah, mine just is like a blank screen. Probably gonna have to reload.
Demo, a couple big frags at the end.
That's all it takes as an 80 carry, just picking up those little
Mm,
little
Gotta get on the
frags here
board.
and there.
Yeah, and dual cab having that killer instinct when it comes to taking Baron both times, just putting the foot on the pedal and just going for it and securing that buff both times.
Fuck it, let's get Tenny and Samson in the chat.
Yeah.
Let's get Tenny and Samson in the chat. Get in here if you're watching.
Tenny and Samson.
Oh boy, am I watching.
Of course. There you are. You're quick on that, boy, weren't you?
Oh,
Big game! Big game! It's a big time game from you, Tenny.
Yeah.
You too, Samson. Big time game. Congrats.
dude,
Massive
what
win.
a relief. What a relief.
Wasn't looking great for a while there. Were you guys nervous? You feel you're on the back ropes?
7-14 at our worst. Believe me, I remember. But I don't know. I think the Shen and the Kaiser really just would not let us lose. Would not let us lose. They refused to. So I know, gave us some very good,
Bro, the share screen is not working for some reason.
Azul Snake, man. 2 deaths the entire game. And they were early as well.
Azul. Huge pop.
Massive game. The Stand Uniteds as well. There's a little 1v1, or what Joe thought was a 1v1 bot lane. Never is with Azul Snake on your side, is there?
Just an all-around proper game. Bit of a mid-diff by Joe, but I relied on the team and it was good for them to pull me through.
You did
know,
your
I
job,
gotta ask.
man.
Good ask, you guys.
enemy team played very well. Especially
For
Joe.
sure.
So hard to shut him down. That early Zhonya's against Lilia ult, I think, wasn't expecting that. And it definitely made it much harder to shut him down.
Joe looked like
Tenny.
he was tilting the shit out of you for a while there.
Yeah. Did you bait out the Akali pick by any chance? Because this team comp is really strong at shutting down that Akali.
We baited out for mid lane. I knew Lilia strong. After a game I played today, but we let him have it with keeping in mind we'd go Garen mid against it.
Very nice strategic gameplay. Love to see the Lilia. Big ups, amazing champion.